Hello everybody, and today I'm in a creative world and I want to play around a little with the clone command. Okay, so I want to try to animate a snake. This is an interesting idea I've had. Let's see here, where do I put the command blocks? I'm gonna put them up in the sky above the snake here. I'm not gonna use any chain commands here, so it doesn't matter which direction it faces. Actually, maybe it does. Maybe I do make it face this direction or that direction. Doesn't matter, right? Just in case I want to use chain commands. I don't think I'm gonna be doing that, but just in case. And then I'm going to go ahead and set this one up. It's gonna be clone. To make it so that I can just place them, in like a line like this, and have the snake go, regardless of where I really place these. I'm going to go ahead and use relative coordinates here. I want it to be in this location right here. How far away from the command block? Let's see here. This is 72. Actually, let me count. This is probably better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so -5 then. It needs to be -5. And then same place. Then basically the same coordinates here again, I think. Right, so when I place these down here like this, just gonna have it's gonna be made with concrete. Let me actually go ahead and make it out of green concrete though. That's what we want to use here. Lime. Do I use lime? No, let's go ahead and use cactus green. The one that you make with cactus. I think 10 is a good number. Let's make the snake 10 long. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10. Let's see here. So it's east, 10, east should be, this is nice, so 10 positive east. Okay, 10 positive. And then this is 5 once again. This one is just tilde, I think. Is that correct? Let me test it. Did I clone it? Yeah, successfully cloned one block. Yeah, that's probably correct. And then, okay, so we want this thing to also remove this as it's cloning the other one over here. First, what I tried was I tried to make it I tried to use set block. I would set the block here, and then I would set a block here. I would set air here and place the first part of the snake over here with command blocks. I would need chain command blocks then, but okay. There's a little thing with the clone command here. You can do, which one is it now again? I think it's filtered. No, it's not that one. I think it's masked. Yeah, it's masked, and then we do move. This is going to remove the one that is directly beneath the command block. See that? Dirt block right there, that means it moved it. Moved it over here. And with this, we can just go ahead and copy this one with, I have to press a lot of keys at the same time. There we go. Sort of copied it over. Yep. Now we're going to place them next to each other like this. What happened here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, okay, we removed. Why did it move them up here? Did move them up here. I don't understand why it did that. I know why. Because I made that one positive. I should have made that one negative. Okay, that was my problem. And then I'm gonna place them down. Try that again. Okay, try that again. Should be 10 long. Doesn't really matter how long it is, but I think 10 is a good number. Yeah, now it's working. Now it's working as intended. And with this, we can go ahead and okay, we can make it automatic. I'm not even pressing buttons all the time. We don't need to do that. No. We can make this whole process here automatic. So we now place them on this side. It's better because they're not facing that way, right? Probably a good idea to have them go into blocks and soft power the command blocks instead, right? Because command blocks are solid blocks after all. Okay. We do it like this. We do it like this. We're gonna have repeaters here. This way we can actually decide how, find them quite well. And then we place the observers here, facing into the repeaters. Now, of course, we have to actually place the blocks down here, otherwise it won't work. Huh? Wait, hold on. What happened there? That looked a little weird. Okay, why did they... Oh, because it's based on 10. Yeah, right. It's based on... Okay. Let's see. We do need to make... This one does actually need to be 10 then. 9, 10. Okay, it has to be 10 actually. Yeah, it has to be 10. Otherwise, it looks kind of weird like that. Otherwise, like skips over like that. I want to make this one quite long now actually, and I kind of want to make it eternal. So that's another thing I would like to try. I want to also try to make it concrete powder. That would be interesting to see. We can make it like fall. Take a look at this one. It's just really satisfying to watch, I think, at least. I just think it's really fun to like watch this old snake move along, you know. There we go. Watch this. Moving so far. Okay, I think the next thing I want to try to do now is I want to make it turn. I haven't figured that out yet. Let me see if I can do that. So let's take a look at the command block we have right here, right? So this is east is positive, right? So east is positive. This is south. South and east are positive, whereas if it's a negative number, which we don't have either a negative number in the first or second position there. It would be north and west, right? North and west are negative. So how would I make it turn? Well, I should still have masked move. So if I wanted it to move to the side, like let's say I wanted to move, we have a lot of space south of it. So I wanted to move south. So that's the second coordinate that has to be positive. Okay, so what's happening is copying the block that is directly underneath the command block. And so it's going to place it next to the command block. So I should only have to do one little change here. So we remove that. We don't want it to be 10 blocks east. In fact, I think we probably want it to be 0 blocks east. On the last part of the snake that it's taking the block from. We do want it to be 10 east. But then also we also want it to be like 1. I think it's south, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and place it here. I'm just trying to think of like how I would continue that, right? Okay, so that one moves. Does it turn around? Okay, interesting. It turns around like that. I need to make this one a 9, that it doesn't turn around like that. Try that. Make that one a 9. Okay, I don't know which one is which here. See how this one, see if this one turns around the way I want it to. Yeah, okay. I want it to turn around like that. That's perfect. Now, question is, how do I make it continue like that? I think the best way to do it is probably just continue doing this, continue placing these here, and then like adjust it maybe. And that's how we're gonna do it here. This one should be 2 instead. 2, 3, 4, 5. See how that goes. See how that goes. Yeah. Does it work the way I want it to work? I wanted to turn around. All of it might not turn around. I might have to add a few more command blocks to it. But let's see here. Okay, that goes diagonally for some reason. Does that go diagonally? This one I gotta change. It's probably this one, isn't it? As we get closer and closer, I might have to lower that one by 1. Maybe. Okay, that should be it right there. Should that be it? Please tell me that works. 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 Yes, okay. So what I did here was okay, we're gonna go over to... First you see this. But then, when it's gonna turn, you see this instead. Well, what do we see here? We see 9 here instead. And then we see a 1 there. Then it goes, this one goes up and this one goes down. Why that? Why is that? Because we need to move it in the south direction, right? Because remember, south is positive, so 9. Third coordinate is south and north, and then the first coordinate controls east and west. So we don't want it. What it was doing here, it was like as you place the command blocks in this direction, it also is going to move it in this direction. So I changed that as well. We have to change that, yeah. But it doesn't like, you know, continue going east. It otherwise would. I had to like lower that one. Now, in order to continue it in this direction, I think all I gotta do is just take this and like tweak it a little. Basically make it go south instead of east. We remove the east one here. Don't want it to go east. Instead, we want it to go south. Positive on that one. It needs to take from... no, actually, we don't need to change what it takes from. We just need to change where it's going to place it, I think. Okay, we want to continue the repeater line here, though. And then we place these here. That's a That's a bit tricky. Okay, so the way I'm getting around this problem is it's not possible to continue it to over here. So I decided to raise these a little. So we're gonna make these like 6 away, because these are 1 block higher than these. And then of course we have like the same repeater line. Let's hope it turns around correctly here. Hope it turns around correctly, or I know it's gonna turn around correctly, but let's hope it continues correctly. And it does, it does, it does, it does. Just the way I want it to. I wonder if it'd be better to use set block. It might be better to use set block, maybe, I don't know. Would it be easier to just use set block here? Might actually be a better idea to use set block. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what the best way to do this is. I try to use set block, but then you gotta use chain commands and gotta like time. I think this is probably the best way to do it, is it not? I think this is the best way to do it, maybe. Also, I think it's probably a better idea to place them around the band like that instead of the inside of it. This is gonna be much better actually. I don't know why I didn't do it like this from the beginning. Just place it out there like that instead. That's way better. So how would I make it go up? I think the way I would make it go up is, what happens if I place one here? What would happen if I did that? Okay. I might have to lower the one that it's grabbing. I think that's what I have to do, maybe. Is that what I have to do? Lower the one that it's grabbing to 6. It's gonna grab... No. 6 here and 6 there. And that should do it, maybe? No? Maybe I'll place it next to it, like that. If that did it. Yeah, that did it. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and copy that. Let's see if I place another one up here. That does not do what I want it to do. I think what I have to do is... so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna remove those and this one. One over in this direction. Towards the south. Is that it? That's it right there. What we need to do is we need to bump this one up by 1. And then we need to drop these. Okay. For every one that goes up like that. Okay, it seems like I also need to drop this one. This one can be 10. This one has to be 9. So this one has to be 1 lower as well. And I think that's actually something I did here, yeah. I don't know why that's the case though. Doesn't make any sense to me really. I'm getting closer. Well, how does it make sense here though? I don't see that. Let's see how that makes sense here. Because this is south, like I'm placing them closer in the southern direction. Let's see how that makes sense here, honestly. Now that's just what we need to do though. Yeah. I had prepared this video a little bit. Like I had learned how to do, you know, this one where place command blocks right above the snake, but I didn't really learned how to turn the snake so much. I have lots of different command blocks I'm gonna need to copy if I want to make a snake, but you know, once I have them, I can use them, and I should be able to make a snake easily. Okay, here we go. Will this work? Please tell me it works. Please tell me it works. So what if I change that one to 13? I might need to work on this a little more. There I have it. Now I just need to do it. Is it 2 more times? Just 2 more times. There should just be 2 more times here. I'm doing, hold on, it's 10. So I should do 9 on that one. No, I should do 7. These ones go, technically it's up because it's minus, negative, right? It's up. Then 2. Both of those need to be lowered. And then if I do that 1 more, that should be it. These are just 2 blocks. So it works now when I've done that. 1 more time. See, let's see here. Is this it? Is this it? Oh, of course. I have to do it again. Okay. Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Goes up like that. Forward like that. That's it. That's it. Got it. Got it, okay. Got it right there. Something I want to try now is, I want to try to turn this into, let's, you know what? I'm gonna make a little path for these, first of all. What I'm gonna do first here, I'm gonna make a little path for the snake to slither on. that the correct place for it? Oh, that's actually off by 1, okay. And there is the path, and this is what it looks like when the snake moves on it. Pretty cool, I think. I think, well, what else do I want to add? You know how you can launch these away? If I can do it right? Nope. I want to do it. I want to do it. I gotta do it. Come on now. Gotta be able to time that one. I did it. Yeah, you see, you can just launch like gravity blocks away, right? Yellow concrete, all kinds of different concrete. I want to see if I can do that here. Use, instead of like solid, you know, concrete like this, we use concrete powder. That way I could like move it to like a little launcher right like that. Okay, there we have it. There we have it. It's like this. It's 2 full repeaters on both, and then 2 ticks on that one, and then 3 ticks on that one. That's how you launch a block away. And I want to see if I can use this. You see how fun this is? Like launching blocks away like that. Like you see how fun that is? The fact that you can just launch blocks away like that. I definitely want to use that in my snake that I've made here. Definitely want to do something with that. Only this one that I need to change. So it needs to be green, concrete, then powder, right? Powder. There we have it. Green concrete powder. This be green. Oh, it's gonna work here. Doesn't really work so well there, does it? No. Maybe I have some kind of command that turns it into like green concrete instead. Do green concrete first. Yeah, let's do green concrete first. This green concrete, that works. And then we want it to turn into green concrete powder like here after it's gone up that thing, because otherwise it won't work. It needs to be green concrete powder here. I want it to fall there, right? Yeah. I think I should probably play some kind of fill command here, shouldn't I? I should definitely have a fill command here. When it's climbed up here, we go into like a little tunnel. That would be interesting. It goes into a tunnel where it gets turned into concrete powder. Yeah. I want all of it to turn into concrete powder when it's here. Then this should be definitely not this. And go ahead and remove all of that and change this to powder. Green concrete powder. Okay, it doesn't do that, but that's fine. Why does it not make the tilde? Why would it not do that? Oh, because I'm pressing control instead. That's the wrong one. So 1 in the west direction, -5, I think it is. Yes, it's the same place. Really the same on that one, right? -1, -5. Oh, what is it? North? This is north, right? This is north? Yeah, this is north, so we need to make that one negative as well. -9, I think it is. 9. Go ahead and take a look here, see if that works. Well, of course, it's not gonna... It's a chain one, right? So I gotta trigger this one. Okay, that seems to have worked. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a little test run here, see if that actually replaces all of the green concrete in there with green concrete powder the way I want it to. I should probably remove it first, though, shouldn't I? Okay, like this. There's all of it. Okay, what? Not quite what I wanted, and I think I know why. Hold on, I don't know what these are. I'm just gonna throw them away. Hope that's fine. I'm gonna move this one back 10 blocks, okay? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so this one should turn them all into correct size. Okay, so it needs to be remove that one. That's what we need to do here. Goes up. It's honestly so satisfying every single time to look at this thing. Okay, that did not work at all. That did not get changed to concrete powder. Hold on, because it's facing the wrong way. Right, that's what's happening here. Does this do it? I mean, it should. Technically, it should. That seems to have worked. Let's try it one more time. Let's hope it works this time, though. Let's hope it works this time. This time it should work. Third time's the charm, right? As you say. A third time. Please. Please, 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 please. It's facing the wrong way, right? That worked. Oh, that's beautiful. You don't even see what's happening. It just... Oh no. Why did this happen now? Okay, so just as I was gonna give up, I think I figured it out. What I gotta do is I gotta place those green concrete powder blocks first. And I think if I power this one directly and then this one like indirectly, I think it does this one after it. Seems to be the case here actually. You can see here, I didn't know it worked like that. Let's see if I can do that though. I'm gonna see if that's actually like doable here. Wonder if it works like that with chain commands, maybe. Maybe I'll do that with chain. Let's try doing that with a chain command. I can remove this one and this one. Like that. Copy, this one is copied. And I need to copy this one. I place this one here and this one here. And I'm gonna have to put all of these like this. Move all of these over by one. Every single one of them, yeah. Because that's like east. Like we need to be one east, yeah. And then this one also needs to be chain. I want to see if I can try it first before I run the whole thing. Okay, that does seem to work actually. So this one updates after this one. Okay, I did not know it worked like that actually. I mean, who really knows command block update order? Who really knows that? But I feel like that makes sense though. I should have suspected that. Wow, that worked exactly how I wanted it. Wow. Okay. Now I don't think I actually need this though, do I? Do I need this? I feel like I don't really need this. I just time the command blocks here instead. I don't use this one for any kind of drop timing here. No, I just power like command blocks at the right time, and then fire those at the right time. That's what I gotta do here. Gotta figure out the timing with that. So of course the first thing now we need to do here is we need to drop it, right? We need to drop it onto that slime block down there. Of course, we wanna shorten the distance that we teleport the blocks away. Let's see if I did the math correctly. Not quite. Why did that not work? Oh, right, of course. I placed those in, man. That's the mistake I made here. Okay, let's try that again. Does it work? Stops there. What? I think we need to maybe push them forward by one more in that case. So this one needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's see if that's it. Please tell me that's it. Okay, that's very interesting. Okay, I guess there's a way. I guess I could make it so that the command block can't be powered again. I could make it so that it stays powered when it gets powered. I could have some kind of like memory cell here or something that locks it in the powered state. Could do that. T flip-flop, right? T flip-flop, waxed copper bulb. We just do something like this. No, because then they're gonna power that again. We're looking at some kind of RS NOR latch solution here. We're gonna have like, make sure that these stay on. Why have I done this thing? Because I want to be able to slow these down. That's why I've done this whole contraption here. I want to be able to slow these comparators down. Yeah, we want this to have a bit more delay, because this whole thing down there is quite slow, is it not? Should drop the concrete powder a bit slower this time. That's much better. I guess I try to figure the timings out here. Okay, I almost have it here. I just gotta tweak the timing a little more. Do it like this, like that. There we go, like that. Is that enough delay? I think we needed more delay there, right? That's it. There we have it. We would clone it over to here. And then there should be a redstone signal going down here. Is that one not being reset? Why? Why is that one not being reset? I've had this problem before. For what reason is it not being reset? Okay, I watched a little bit more of the video about RS NOR latches, and apparently you need, and I don't want it to be like directly above the dropper, because like can be powered with quasi connectivity. That's why we have it like this. I changed it a little, so this is, yeah, this always resets all of them. Okay, that was the problem with it, and I figured this one out now. I think does it work? Yeah, I think I got it to launch, right? Yeah, I got it to launch. Now I'm just gonna test that a few times to make sure that it works every single time. Just gonna test it a few more times here. Yeah, it's all ending up in the same place. I gotta try it. Is that really the only thing I have left? Just trying it. Yeah. You know what? Let's run this whole thing. Let's run this whole thing. Why not, right? Let's test it for real. Does it work? Does it work? Does it work? Goes up, gets converted into concrete powder. Okay, it did launch one. Gonna need to do that again and again and again and again and again. Maybe I can hook it up to some kind of clock. The idea I had in mind here was that it was gonna like turn on and then turn off, but obviously it's not gonna do that. No. Dude, what if I just try to use less redstone? I have an idea. What if I just use command blocks instead of redstone? I don't need all this redstone, man. In fact, I don't think I even really need all these RS NOR latches I built here. What I can do instead is I can just place redstone block next to these command blocks. I realized I don't really need all these things here. Use less redstone and use more command blocks. That's what I should be doing here instead. Put them here, right? And I want them to put a redstone block here. Keep all of these on. Wherever this is. So this is west. What? 2 blocks west. Be 2 west. So -2. And then same level, right? This needs to be... Needs to have that there. It's on the same level, same y-axis, right? And then I guess it's on the same z-axis as well. I think it is. Then redstone block here. Okay, does that work? Does that place redstone blocks where we want them to be? It placed it placed 1 redstone block only. Why it only placed 1 redstone? Because I didn't copy them. Okay, right, that's why. Try that again. Yeah. There we have it. I want to place redstone blocks here with command blocks instead. I think that'd be much better, right? Why didn't I just do that from the beginning, right? Let me tell you what's gonna happen here actually. Place command blocks like this. These are going to put a redstone block here. It's gonna replace this one with a redstone block. And then it's going to, what's gonna happen after that is it's gonna reset, it's gonna change this to white concrete. Yeah, I think these are absolute coordinates. Yeah, I need to change those to relative coordinates just so that this works like everywhere. I need to change that, but it was easier to work with absolute coordinates at first. So it's gonna like run through like a whole cycle here, and it powers 1 command block at a time here, which places a redstone block up here. Okay, like this. See, it launches, right? It launches. I don't know if this is good. Like, I haven't tested it with concrete yet, though. I gotta test it with concrete. I might have to adjust the timing a little bit. I think it looks good, though, honestly. It looks good. It doesn't look too fast. Oh, yeah, that's working so well. Look at that. Dude, that's working so well. Hold on. Does it? Please tell me it reaches the last one there. Please tell me it goes all the way to the last one. Yes, it does. Oh my god, it shoots all of them too. Oh, finally. This was very tricky actually, but you know what? I made it in the end. A little bit of redstone. Yeah, that's fine. That's not too complicated. No, it took a while. It took a while to figure it out. And of course, the next challenge here is going to be to continue the snake and continue it at the right speed. Let's see if the whole thing is ready now. See the whole thing in action. Climbs up like that, and then it goes in here. Then it, yep, it launches everything. Just how we want it to. Yeah, okay. And then it's gonna reset that. Automatically resets all the redstone blocks, right? Gone? Oh, it doesn't play. Why does it not place the last one? What's going on here? Why? Hold on. Let me go ahead and fill this thing up here. Okay, this is full. This one is full now. What if I go ahead and empty it by 1? Okay, the signal strength. Okay, so it doesn't reach that one before it resets. That means I have to place the repeater basically here instead then. Send one in there. That did not quite work as how I wanted it to. Okay. That's fine. I think that's fine. I just need to add a bit more delay on this one, I think. That should do it. That good? But that did remove all of them. That's perfect. Okay. Here we have the reset system. It automatically resets as soon as it reaches like the end of the line here. Does it work? Please. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. It's launched away. Okay. The redstone blocks are good. Don't want the first one. Don't need the first one. All we do we need those command blocks up here? Those are for those places. Yeah, those places a redstone block down here. We do need even this one. We do need that one, yes. Doesn't fully reset this whole thing though. Maybe I increase the delay there. I'm gonna try the whole thing one more time. Okay, test it again here. I think I don't know what's going on here. Right, I don't know what I do. Okay, I think that was it actually. I think that did it. Yeah, I reset the whole thing here. Really all I had to do was add more delay to that one. Let me show you that, because that did just work for me. Yep, resets it completely. Perfect, that's so nice to see. Okay, I think really the only thing we have left now, I've said this before, but now I think the only thing I have left is to continue the snake. Okay, so I don't know exactly where these are landing, so let's go ahead and see where they land. Okay, I want to see where they land. Okay, where do they land? Where exactly are they landing here? Okay, they're landing here. Here's where the first one landed. Let me go ahead and mark that out actually. That's a good idea to mark it with green concrete. This is where the first one landed. And of course all the others are going to land behind it. That block, and then same X coordinate, 2 above it, and then same Z coordinate, and there should be air. Told you air, please. Thank you, air. Honestly, should I make that repeat? With that command block there, I shouldn't see any concrete powder actually staying here. I should see it landing there, but I shouldn't see it standing there, okay? I shouldn't see it like staying in that place. If they all land in the same place, that is, okay? But we're testing for here. Oh, they are! Dude, look at that! Perfect. It's not random. I was worried it was gonna be random. Okay, so I'm thinking I maybe place command blocks here. Once for every like new block that comes in here, right? So I obviously need to do it. I need to do it like, how many times do I need to do it? I need to do it, this is 9 times, right? Maybe I make a separate one. Should I make a separate one? Yeah, it needs to have 10 different states. This one has 9, right? This is 9. So maybe I build like a completely new one of those. I think I know what to do now. You know what? I have an idea here. I'm gonna try this idea. None of the other ideas seem to work. It's very, like, it's actually a lot harder to do this than I thought it was gonna be, but okay. So the idea is that okay, we have a straight line like this. I think is a good idea, right? Yeah. We could have the hopper like, I obviously don't want it to like go over the hopper. Kind of want it to be like that. Maybe that's good. I don't know. Then another hopper here. No. Okay. We need to have it in a dropper. And then dropper is full. It's going to send a signal up here. Going to lock the hopper is the idea here, right? Gonna lock the hopper. But it needs to be full though, so I guess we do that. This should be full now in order to give an output. Now it's full. What if I take one out? Yeah, okay. And this thing is full. When this thing has 9 in it, this hopper locks, allowing for another hopper pick up items. I wonder if this one is like, I wonder how safe this one is. Like, does it ever like fail? Okay, seems quite safe. Seems quite, you know, reliable. Okay, yeah, I think it's reliable. I think it's Okay, that one didn't even get picked up. We got stuck there. Getting stuck on the hopper like that, that's not good. Maybe I can change the direction that the water flows in. Might be able to do that. This thing is locked. Block this off. Then make it like flow to the side. Okay, is that working? Going in there? None of them have gone in here, right? No. I think it's working. I think it's working. That went in there, hopefully. Yep, it did. Okay. I'm gonna test the whole thing now. I just gotta fill this thing up. And what we want to see here is we want to see the whole snake. We don't want any blocks that like land on each other, okay? We want them to be next to each other, not on top of each other. That's what we're hoping for here. Looking good, looking good. Landing. Okay, and then here we go. Moment of truth. Oh, it didn't work. I think what the problem is probably that I maybe might just have to add a bit more delay. I think that's probably it. I think that's probably going to be it here. That I just need to add a bit more delay. No, I see the problem here. No, I see the problem here. This is the problem, dude. I have to have a solid block next to that thing, dude. No, 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 no. Not gonna work. Okay, okay. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. Let's try that again. No, no. Hopefully it works. It might not work. I might have to add a bit more delay. That's really the only thing that I might need to change. But other than that, it should work. Should work. Yeah, more delay is needed, isn't it? No, of course that's gonna happen. Ah. We gotta do it one more time, dude. We gotta do it one more time. The redstone wasn't... It couldn't reach that thing. One more time now, one more time. The redstone should reach this time. If not, then... I need to add more delay. If this doesn't work, then it's a delay problem. That's the last one right there, okay. Yeah, it's a delay problem, isn't it? It's a delay problem. To add more delay here, so I'm going to tweak these and just add slightly more delay. Oh, I think that worked. I think that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Look, a flat snake. How many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dude, that's 10. It's 10. Yes, it's worked. I'm going to go ahead and swap these. So this one is going to be the one that gets 1 shovel in it, and this is going to be the one that gets 9 shovels in it. The reason why I'm doing this is to basically reduce RNG. That's the whole reason why we're doing this. So the items come into the side, and it's really only the last one that matters, I think. How quickly that one reaches it. One more time. Oh, no, 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 no. Yep, that's it, that's it. That's it, that is it. There we have it. Only thing I got to do now is continue this whole command block line here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5, right? Is that correct? No? Maybe I need to go down by 1 more. Yeah. Now we just gotta continue that repeater observer chain like that. We gotta continue it here. We should have a command block over here that places a redstone block here. This is... Oh, no, not spectator mode. Come on now. This is 77. This is... So it would be 9 then, I guess. 9. This should be... I don't know what this should be. This needs to be south. Okay, this one can stay, but... We need to change... Or, no, this one can stay. We need to go south quite far here. 11, 28. Yeah, 28. Should be 28 then. 28. 28. Redstone block. Redstone block there. And then in the same place there should be a... set block here as well. Set block. Be 9 on that one. Should be... I guess 27. Does this power the repeaters there? Let's see here. Okay, it does, but it doesn't. Oh no 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 no. This should be air. Right, right. There should be air. That was my mistake there. There should be air. That one should be air. Okay, not redstone block. Let's try that again. Okay, let's try that again. Make so many mistakes like that. Flick that, and then. Okay, that... I think I might have to freeze time here in order to be able to see that, because that's actually very fast. So, kick. Freeze. Yeah, kick, freeze. Flick that. Okay. And then unfreeze here. Kick, unfreeze. Yeah! Okay. That is a very short pulse though, but that's probably fine though, right? Yeah, that's fine. I might have to add a bit more delay there, maybe. I don't know. I have to do that. Yeah, I might have. Maybe. I'm not guaranteed. I'm not 100% sure. I might need to add a bit of delay there. Just a tiny bit of delay. It is very tight though. You remember that? It's very like that. It barely moves it in time. So I think it might be fine. It could be fine. Could be fine here. We'll see. Okay, yeah, that was probably... Okay, I'm gonna add a bit more delay to it then. I'm gonna add a bit more delay to this whole thing over here. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, that's the reason why it didn't go off. Right, because there's a lever down there. Okay, let's try that again. It might work. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if it's gonna work, but it might work. It could work, right? There's no lever there now. Oh, it worked. Yes, it worked. You look at that, it worked. Should I show the whole thing, maybe? Should I show you everything, how it all works? Nah, I don't think I need to show everything. I think y'all know what we've done here. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in here. I need to make some kind of like system that automatically puts them in there. I haven't done that yet, but I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that at some point. Let's see it from start to finish now. This is what I've done in this episode. This is what it has all come down to. We built an entire track the snake travels on here. And then it ends up here, right? So, here it is. So we're gonna go ahead and press this button right here. Just going to fill in some concrete blocks, which is like the snake, you know. Snake is made of concrete. Then it gets converted into concrete powder and then launched away. The launching part being the hardest one, actually. Then they land over here and continue moving a little more. And we could continue that wherever we want. Could even make it turn around and come back here, right? But I'm not gonna do that right now. In fact, that's gonna be the end of the video. I would like to thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.